Imagine the world outside has simply ceased to exist, replaced by a soft, drifting silence that wraps around you like a heavy, warm quilt. You are safe within these wooden walls, where the air smells of pine needles and aged cedar, holding stillness in every grain. There is no urgency here, only the gentle rhythm of your own breathing syncing with the quiet heartbeat of the forest. Let your shoulders drop away from your ears, releasing the invisible weight you have carried all day. The night is deep and velvety, offering a rare permission to simply be without doing or becoming anything else. Think of how often you rush through life, checking boxes and chasing horizons, forgetting that rest is not a reward for work but a fundamental part of being alive. This cabin represents a sanctuary where time moves differently, measured not in minutes but in the slow crackle of burning logs and the drift of snowflakes. We will soon discover a hidden rhythm in the wind that helps unlock your deepest relaxation, so keep listening closely to the spaces between words. For now, notice how the warmth from the hearth touches your face, a gentle reminder that you are held and protected. Listen to the way the wind whispers against the eaves, a low, soothing murmur that sounds like the ocean far away. It is not cold or harsh here, it is a lullaby sung by nature, inviting you to let go of tension in your jaw and forehead. The snow continues its endless descent, blanketing the trees in layers of silent white, erasing any sharp edges in the landscape. Each flake lands with a grace that defies gravity, floating down as if suspended in a dream that never wishes to end. Feel the texture of the wool blanket draped over your legs, its fibers soft and worn from many years of comforting travelers. It holds the warmth you have generated, creating a small pocket of heat that radiates back into your skin. You are not just sitting in a chair, you are sinking into a memory of safety, where every sensation is muted and sweet. The firelight dances across the walls, casting long, soft shadows that stretch and contract like slow, rhythmic breaths. There is a strange magic in the way darkness feels lighter when surrounded by warmth. The shadows in the corner of the room are not empty, they are full of restful potential, waiting for your consciousness to slip into them. We will return to the sound of the rain on the roof later, a gentle percussion that guides you deeper into sleep. For now, let your eyes grow heavy, focusing on the single point of amber light in the center of the hearth. Picture a stream nearby, frozen solid but humming with the quiet energy of water waiting beneath the ice. It does not rush, it simply exists, patient and clear, reflecting the starlight that breaks through the clouds. Your thoughts can be like this water, slowing down until they become still and transparent. There is no need to solve anything tonight, only to observe the gentle flow of your own inner landscape. The scent of burning wood is ancient, connecting you to every human who has ever sat by a fire to feel safe. It is a primal comfort that bypasses the mind and speaks directly to your senses, telling you that you are home. The smoke curls up the chimney in thin, lazy ribbons, disappearing into the cold air above without a trace. You can almost taste the sweetness of the oak and maple, a dry, earthy aroma that settles deep in your chest. Notice how your hands feel lighter now, as if the gravity holding them down has been gently reduced. They rest in your lap, palms up, open to receive whatever peace the night offers. There is a profound freedom in doing absolutely nothing, in allowing the world to spin without your participation for just a little while. The fire pops softly, a tiny sound that feels like a secret shared between you and the flames. Outside, a deer moves silently through the snow, its breath visible in short, white puffs that vanish quickly. It pauses to look toward the cabin, not with fear, but with a quiet curiosity about this source of warmth. Then it turns and disappears into the trees, leaving only faint tracks that the falling snow will soon erase. This world continues around you, gentle and indifferent, yet beautifully connected to your stillness. We spoke earlier of the wind's murmur, but now listen to the subtle creaking of the cabin itself as it settles into the cold ground. It is a sound of structure and stability, reminding you that these walls are strong enough to hold back the night. Each groan of timber is a reassurance, a physical affirmation that you are sheltered and secure. Let this knowledge sink into your bones, relaxing the muscles in your neck and shoulders further. Your breathing has slowed to match the rhythm of the falling snow, deep and even and effortless. You are no longer watching the fire, you are becoming part of its warmth, absorbing its light into your very cells. The boundaries between your body and the chair begin to blur, dissolving into a soft, comfortable haze. There is nowhere else you need to be, nothing else you need to know. Think of the stars above, distant and cold, yet their light has traveled for eons to reach your window in this single moment. They are constant witnesses to your rest, shining on with a silent, enduring patience that mirrors your own growing calm. The universe is vast, but here in this small room you are the center of everything that matters tonight. Let that thought bring you comfort, not insignificance, but a profound sense of belonging. The fire begins to dim slightly, turning from bright orange to a deep glowing red that pulses like a slow heart. It does not need more wood. It is simply settling into its final phase of the night, conserving its energy for the morning. You feel this same conservation in your body, a natural drawing inward as sleep pulls you gently toward the surface of dreams. The heat remains, but the light softens, wrapping you in twilight. A soft rain begins to mix with the snow, tapping a gentle rhythm against the glass that sounds like distant fingers playing a piano. It is a sweet, watery melody that washes over your senses, cleansing any remaining traces of worry from your mind. We promised you would find this rhythm, and now it is here, guiding you down the final steps into unconsciousness. Let each drop be a release, letting go of one last thought. Your legs feel heavy and relaxed, sunk deep into the cushions as if they are part of the furniture now. There is no tension in your toes, no stiffness in your knees, only a pleasant numbness that spreads upward. The blanket covers you completely, sealing in the warmth and creating a cocoon where time has no meaning. You are floating, suspended in a state of perfect, weightless tranquility. The shadows in the room have grown longer and softer, blending together until they form a single pool of restful darkness. They are not empty spaces but full of potential, waiting to carry you into the landscape of your dreams. The line between waking and sleeping is becoming thin, almost transparent, like mist rising from a lake at dawn. You can feel yourself drifting closer to that edge, with no fear, only curiosity. Remember the deer in the snow. It has likely found a warm spot among the pines to rest, just as you have found yours here. We are all connected by this need for shelter, for pause, for the quiet moments that sustain us. This shared stillness links you to every living thing outside those walls, creating a web of peace that spans the entire forest. You are not alone, you are part of a greater, sleeping whole. The last log crumbles softly, sending up a shower of tiny sparks that fade before they reach the ceiling. It is a final farewell from the fire, a gentle signal that the night is complete and rest is fully here. The warmth it left behind lingers in the air, a residual comfort that will keep you cozy for hours to come. Let this fading light guide your eyes closed, one slow blink at a time. You are now floating in the space between breaths where there is no past and no future, only this endless, peaceful present. The cabin holds you, the snow cushions the world, and your mind is a clear, still lake reflecting nothing but starlight. There is nothing left to do, nothing left to say, only the soft, sweet surrender of sleep. Let go completely. As you drift deeper, remember that this peace is always available to you, a hidden cabin within your own mind. You can return here whenever the world becomes too loud, too bright, or too demanding. The fire will always be lit, the snow will always fall, and the silence will always welcome you back with open arms. Rest now, knowing you are safe.